Basically, if you can just tell me currently for me to get the full picture. I mean, in terms of content, getting more members in, onboarding those members, presenting the offer to them, and in terms of numbers, how many sales are you getting currently? Just roughly explain to me what seems to be the issue in your eyes.
I've got two people that have joined my spell club, but the offer is like $80 for a year, which is sweet FA, and it's just to
Yeah.
get some people in there. And then in June, it goes up to $30 a month. Look, most of my people aren't even active. A lot of them want free stuff. And the people that actually do buy from me are people that know me.
Okay.
So I've been focused on like, I'm promoting Spell Club. I've got another offer that I've been promoting, but I'm just not getting anywhere. I don't know. I don't know if it's just because what I do is not something that people are feeling is a necessity right now.
But I mean, people are still buying, and
I know they are. And my
if
messaging, I think, is good.
hmm
I'm not great with call to actions. I'm not a real salesy person, and I know I eh, need to get better, but I fucking hate salesy. I hate it, and I
hmm
just don't want to do it. Turns me off. I won't buy from anybody that's like that.
yeah, you
'Cause
don't need to do it.
no, and it feels very inauthentic to me. I've got high end stuff and I've got low end. I'm
Yeah.
struggling to sell a $20 bloody book.
Look, from what you're telling me, I think that you should talk to the people that are already buying from you, and
Yeah,
they're the people that already know you. And I think that as business owners, most of the time we overcomplicate things because we constantly look outwards and we constantly look for things that we can do better and better. Whereas when we talk to our customers more, I think life would be easier. So just talk to them, and they are already familiar with you, and they would have nothing against it, in my opinion. And just in a human way, why did they buy? What do
yeah,
they love about the program? And I think that if you find the place that brings in those people, whether it's your podcast, whether it's some community on Skool, just double down on that community, or double down on the podcast or the YouTube videos,
yep,
because that's the place where these nice people come in. And in terms of the community, you have a pretty big community in terms of numbers, but
almost at 300 now.
yeah, I see that you grow all the time. People are coming in. For me, probably the issue there is that they're coming in, but they're not coming in with an urgency to buy. They're just coming in to hang out.
Yes,
And it's really hard to move those people towards the premium membership. That's the hardest part about freemium, to be honest. And probably, I know that you don't want to be salesy, and you don't need to be, by the way, because in my opinion, being salesy is when you're doing it wrong, when you're trying to push it down people's mouth all the time that you have this product or service. Whereas when it's done right, you're just saying to them, hey, I've got this thing. If you like what I'm doing till now, go over there. I'll see you there. That's it. It's not being salesy, it's just offering another layer of help that you can give them. And
yep,
something that you need to do as a freemium community is to just mention constantly the benefit of being into the premium. And by mentioning, I mean whenever somebody new comes in, offering an onboarding call or an oracle reading, something, some sort of a freebie, but not a freebie that's like massive value, but something
yes,
that allows you to connect with that person. And just mention that there is much more in the premium membership, in the premium layer of the community, and in the posts throughout the week. And also In the about page, it's not needed. You don't need to tweak anything in your about page, in my opinion, because people are coming in.
I like the idea of jumping on the call or doing a free reading. I'm giving someone a free reading because they brought in like 7 people into my community in a week. So I put a little thing out and said, get a free reading and invite whoever invites the most people. Because I did watch your reel and read your post about, stop looking out
Yeah.
and looking at all the shiny objects. I've got so much stuff. I want to slowly bring it into Skool and then maybe just focus a month on each thing. I don't know, but I need to do what you're recommending.
The overarching thing that we're probably missing out here is the fact that in order for anything to change, you yourself just have to be a little bit more on the front foot. And
Mm-hmm.
the thing is that I can see it and I can definitely understand it. You don't want to be bothered with getting into the content game, posting as much as you can, doing as many posts, commenting every day. You don't want to get drawn into the whole spiral of being all the time doing that. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, what you can try out for me for sure is to get on a call with these people. For example, that person that has brought in 7 new members, maybe just as a thought, he's brought 7 new members, he likes your stuff, or he or she like your stuff, and it's a good idea to talk to them because they have that outside perspective that we can never have ourselves, and they can tell you much better in their own words what they like and what made them come in, and that's something that you can use later in your content. That's basically something that you can put out as a YouTube video or a post in their own words. I mean, user generated content is the future, and that's user generated content. It's
Yeah.
basically clients or members that have joined and that are enjoying the journey. And the other thing that probably is confusing people, right, and confusing you yourself, for me, at least as an outsider looking in, is the fact that you have a lot of offers going on. You have a high ticket stuff, you have low ticket, you have mid ticket, and it's really hard to balance between it all. It's just you. You're one person and you cannot stretch across all of these different domains. And
No.
yeah, I know it hurts because you know you can do so much. You have all of these ideas that you feel that you need to bring into reality. You need to share it with the world. And that's probably the hardest part of what we do, to just reject ideas and kill ideas and
Yeah.
kill off things that you can do, because yeah, just everything for me can be solved by just talking to these people. Look at their journey, look at how they signed in, from where did they watch a video, did they see a post that you did in the School Hub, or etc. Which program are they on the high ticket one or the low ticket one,
Okay.
which, and just it comes down to simple math, because at the end of the day, it's you need to pick a goal that's doable for you and that you feel can give you that stability financially, and just work towards it and determine whether high ticket is the way or low ticket, because both have their pros and cons. With both, we've seen people make upwards of 100K per month. The only problem with, at least for me, with low ticket is that low ticket you need to bring in more and more and more and more all the time. And when you're selling low ticket, you're selling to poor people. And by poor,
Yeah.
I don't mean people that are starving, but whereas when you sell your Goddess Academy, when you sell that, you're selling to a person who is committed and to a person
Yes.
who is there for the long run, and you don't need to bring in as much value every single time just to say to them, hey, this is worth your money, don't leave. They know it's worth their money, they already gave it.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
that's probably the thing that kind of makes me think that high ticket is the way.
I've got all the information and I can run number one again while we're halfway through Goddess Alchemy 3. It's one call every 2 weeks. So I can easily do that.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I
And
want to bring in my Witches Academy,
mhm.
which is on my website. And I used to run it and it was really good.
Again, when you're wondering what to do, just ask. I mean, just
Yeah.
ask. And by ask the people that are closest to you, the people that know you the best, and the people that have already trusted you. Those are
Mm.
your clients. And if you are wondering about bringing in something new, then maybe you can also ask your most engaged members. And you don't even need to do it in a post, you can do it via DM. Just a simple message: hey, John, I'm doing this. I'm thinking of doing this. What are your thoughts on it?
I'm happy to send DMs. I can do that. Either I might, yeah, maybe I'll go with Goddess Academy because I've got well, I do with the Witches Academy as well. Okay, that's good advice.
Just because when you do a post asking them in the community, it's different. It's kind of shouting into the room, hey everybody, I've got this idea, what are your thoughts? And not everyone wants to speak up. Whereas when you do it via DM, it feels way more personal. It feels like, hey, she genuinely cares about me, she genuinely cares what I think about this. And you don't need to send it to all the 300 members. Send it to like 10 or 15 who are the closest, you know them. And I think that regardless of what they say, the decision is up to you, but they will give you a
Hmm.
perspective that you can never have yourself. And you've
Yeah.
got nothing to lose. Absolutely
No, I
nothing.
don't have anything to lose, but I've certainly got to gain.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is what I love about these calls because I do get too much into my head, and then just to be able to talk them out is really good.